Hotep, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Donald Nelson, Dizzle, Deezy, that's Deezy, Deezos, Don P, Don D. Supreme Confidence. You listen to today's episode of the Confidence in the Clutch podcast on the Confidence in the Clutch network. Whether it's game of basketball or the game of life, you got to have confidence in the clutch, y'all. Hey, this is my self-promotion. Let's do it. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck like Milwaukee. I am the IP. Stay woke or get out. Gold ball or bust. You can't fit in. No, gold ball or bust. You can't fit in when you're standing out. Last year was about branding. This one about expanding. Colorism is dead. Black is black. Every disagreement is not a fight. You get to make the decisions, but you don't get to decide the consequences. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, but not their own facts. No shine without the grind. I work for myself, so I guess I work for a boss. You buy once, you cry once. The chief creator of content. Don't sink the ship just because you ain't the captain. If it doesn't fit, make it fit. Didn't reinvent the wheel, just a better design, y'all. D's did. It takes a village to raise a kid, but still can produce an idiot. All black with a little bit of gold. Show y'all confidence in the clutch roll. Food for the spirit is what we giving. Confidence together. Get your clutch together. Support your own black-owned media. Listen to and follow the network on various platforms. ConfidenceInTheClutch.podbean.com, wherever you listen to your podcast. Search Confidence in the Clutch. Follow, share, rate, and review is important. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K&K. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Coming up, we're going to talk about life accused as a teacher coach. NBA Week 5, Week 6. Power Rankings, NFL Week 6. And I did get a chance to listen to them albums, and we rolling. Like always, bring you quality content with strong opinions and facts. Confidence in the Clutch. We are fear more than love. We are fear more than hate it, y'all. Come ride me for a minute, man. Confidence starts right now.
3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.
Yo, man. Yeah, your boy is back. I'm still recovering from COVID, so no video this week, y'all. Hopefully, maybe Wednesday, I should be smooth. But I'm still recovering from COVID, so I don't feel like all that. You know what I mean? Because I'm not looking my best as I need to be. You know what I mean? So, but it's cool though. But I'm working for y'all still, and I'm gonna be out here, man. Hopefully, everybody had a great holiday, Friendsgiving, family giving, whatever you want. Reorganize the day. Make it mean what it needs to mean for us, y'all. We on a different little schedule with me due to COVID, but I appreciate y'all to keep on rocking and rolling with me, man. So y'all know how we do, man. I got this beat ready. We ready to rock on out for the one time. Yeah. All right. Life accused as a teacher coach. Man, I miss doing a video. This would be perfect, but I'm on a back at work last week, 2-day work week. It was a task. I didn't have the energy at all. I had the one class with the mama with the girl with the, and they were clowning a little bit. I had to call administration every day. I don't know about some of these kids. They don't like being told no, or their parents not telling them no, and they set them for a world of fucking hurt, man. So they'll figure it out, though. Return back to practice, just had to reinstall, what's expected. My assistant coach did a great job. But then when I come back in, I got a different set of eyes and ears, right? So that's how I had to roll with them and talk with them and let them understand, like, yo, man, we got to do this because we got a game this week, right? So we had the parent meeting, and I told them about the issues that they were having that I wasn't there for the previous Monday. We talked about new uniforms, and I said, what about they wanted to buy them, right? And I said, well, what about the families that can't afford a uniform? You know what I'm saying? We talked about the booster club, and I'm like, well, go to the school board about the booster club. That's what I would do, because if y'all really want to revolutionize stuff, y'all might want to bring your own stuff and sell it until the police come. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but it is what it is. The rules are the rules. So if we're going to change, it has to change from the inside. So we got to go to where the power is, and that's the school board. Go to them and talk to them about it. And maybe they say, well, from here on out, girls basketball can be responsible for concessions for their games. Be down with it. We also talk about feeding the girls for away games. I said, yeah, y'all can feed them at y'all house. It makes no sense for us to come up here at 3 o'clock on game days. We have one team. We play at 7 o'clock. We're going to be leaving at 5:15, 5:30 to travel to some of these schools. Like, it doesn't make sense for us to come here and sit. They can go to y'all house and figure it out. So we got the quote on the uniforms. I told them practice jerseys and shorts are first, but we'll figure it out. We'll ask the booster club for the money. Ta-da! It's all good, y'all. So everything worked out the way it's supposed to work out, right? No doubt. So as I transition to NBA Week 6, I'm picking up from last Sunday, right, when Kyrie came back. Now, his press conference was deep when he returned to the game at the Barclays. It was deep and should close the door on this chapter and segment of his life. Like Nike, I understand that y'all was ending the contract with Kyrie either to re-up on it, but what I don't like is that Nike on this shit like, yeah, we're done with him. The contract was over like in 23 anyway, like at the end of the season. So Nike, don't do that. Give him his shoe contract back, re-up with him, or risk a boycott. Like, because I don't like how they doing it. They're posing right now. Kyrie was probably going to leave Nike anyway because he didn't even like the 8s. And that's when they first started having issues. The Kyrie 8s, he didn't like. He said, I didn't design them. I had no input in it. And we seen the shit that was going on with Vanessa Bryant and Nike, right? So Nike might not be that deal, y'all, no more, man. I'm a Puma cat right now anyway. I still support my athletes that's on Nike, mostly LeBron and Jordan. So KD and Kyrie, like, you know what I'm saying? Them the signature shoes I have besides, you know what I mean? Jordans, LeBrons, Kyries, and KDs. That's what I have. I got Hirachis and shit, but I ain't going to buy the new Air Max. I ain't do that. So maybe it's about that time, right? They need to risk it. They need to boycott. I think my son, was it my son? Or was it somebody Joe Budden was talking about burnt all their Nikes? Yeah, because you don't treat a man like that when he died. That made you all this fucking money. I want to give a shout out to the Hebrew Black Isarelties, the IUIC, that showed up outside of Barclays to support Kyrie. Now, I don't have to agree with everything they were saying when they were supporting Kyrie, but I want to give them love for going out and supporting a brother while we know black man's voice is trying to be muted by the powers that be, right? They were singing, they were marching, they were chanting, organized, and it was funny because Jaylen Brown tweeted out that energy shit, thinking they were the Q Dogs. They look like Q Dogs. I don't know if that was purposely done or is that their colors. We all know in religion, sex, that purple is royalty. Like, you know what I mean? Purple is the color of God down there. So I get it. But they were organized. I mean, they were stepping in shit. It was the S1Ws. You know what I'm saying? They was doing shit. So thank you to them brothers. Yo, what the fuck does Ben Simmons do? That's what I was looking at, right? He brings up the ball and fouls 45 feet away from the basket. Oh, man, I didn't even get into my game last night. We'll talk about it. He fouled 45 feet away from the basket, right? And I'm like, yo, Ben, like, come on, man. I did watch a Laker game, and I got caught up. AD walks too much on the court for me. He got hit in the eye and had to go to the locker room. Like, I was just like, yo, come on, AD. That was last Sunday, right? Monday, I didn't watch nothing because I was just in the mix, getting back in the mix. So it was a lot of shit that was going on that I was trying to get to. Tuesday, Ben and the Nets went to Philly. There was no Maxey, there was no Embiid, there was no Harden. Ben got some booze in Philly, but he got mad love in the post game. So my thing is, how in the fuck do the Nets go into Philly minus Embiid, Harden, and Maxey and lose by 9, 115, 106? Like, who are the Nets right now? Yo, and AD, getting back to AD again, AD is playing like he wants to be traded. That's what I'm thinking. Like, yo, he just like a great trade prospect right now. My thing is like, don't get injured, AD, and they can get a lot for AD, then they can move Brian at the end of this year. Like, I'm doing it if I'm the Lakers. We got our chip out of it. Now it's time to re-up. And Pat Bev ain't no bitch, man. Like, standing up for Austin Reeves, I love it. And he turned his head making sure it wasn't nobody gonna come and find him in this shit. That's playground shit. That shit that some of these kids don't have. And he got 3-game suspension off of it. It's warranted. But yeah, Pat Bev, push a motherfucker in his chest. But if you push him in his chest, we see what happened to Jordan Poole, right? He pushed Draymond in his chest, and Draymond fired him in his shit. So you got to understand, once you put your hands on somebody initially on some, y'all not doing that shit, then it can turn into physical with the punches and the baka, baka, baka. Now, AD stood right there, and that's Chicago, AD and Pat Bev. So I'm looking like, man, they was finna try to, on the playground, that might have ended way differently. So, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to Pat Bear. It is what it is. I haven't, after that, I didn't really sit down and watch no league shit. You know what I mean? So, but that was just my notes from last week. Y'all know I try to give y'all notes and shit about what's going on. And we straight, man. So I hope everybody out there is all legit. Now, Confidence in the Clutch, NBA top 6 week 6 power rankings. We got a tie for number 6. They got the Grizzlies and the Pelicans. Grizzlies, they both 11-8. Pelicans 11-8. Let's go with the Grizzlies. Last 10, 5-5, 5-5, fourth in the West, 16th in defensive rating, 10th in offensive rating, 12-point differential. The Pelicans, last 10, 6-4, third in the West, 7th in defensive rating, 6th in offensive rating, 4th in point differential. They are moving up in my mind. We got the Cavs coming in at number 5, 12 and 7. Last 10, 4 and 6. Third in the East, fourth in defensive rating, fourth in offensive rating, third in point differential. Number 4, we got the Nuggets, 12 and 7. Last 10, 6 and 4, second in the West, 25th in defensive rating, 7th in offensive rating, 13th in point differential. Now, with the Nuggets, Cavs, and the Pelicans, like 4 through 6 with that tie, I'm putting the, if I was to redo this right now, I'm putting the Pelicans at 4. I'm putting the Pelicans at 4. The Cavs can stay at 5. And then the Grizzlies right up under the Cavs. But the Cavs and the Grizzlies might need to be tied. And the Nuggets might be 6. That's me. All right. Number 3, the Suns, 12 and 6. Last 10, 6 and 4. First in the West, 5th in defensive rating, 2nd in offensive rating, 1st in point differential. Doing this without CP3, doing this without Cam Thomas, doing this without my man. That said, I need to get traded up out that joint, right? Jay Crowder. Number 2, the Bucks. 13 and 5, last 10, 5 and 5, second in the East, first in defensive rating, 21st in offensive rating. Still waiting for Connaughton, still waiting for Middleton back. 5th in point differential. Number 1, the Celtics, man. Best team in the league with the Bucks. 15 and 4, last 10, 9 and 1. First in the East, 17th in defensive rating, first in offensive rating, second in point differential. Now, can I talk about my game? My game, right? My game. Let me tell y'all how we did it, right? So we played a team, go to my Milwaukee Public School team. First game of the season. I don't believe your team, and I got this from Dorothy Gators. Shout out to Dorothy Gators. I know I'm supposed to call you Dorothy. That's on me. That's on me. I apologize. I'm going to send her a text. I apologize. So Dorothy told me, your team is never ready to play before December 1st. And I had to look at all the things I was doing, how I was scheduling my teams, and how we start our season out. She was right. You know what I'm saying? We lost a lot of games before December 1st sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So that can start your season off wrong. But we played. Didn't get off the start we wanted to. With me being out for that whole week, I told you to sprinkle my magic, y'all. So sprinkle my magic in. So we had like 4 offenses. We had 3 different defenses. We had out of bounds play, sideline out of bounds play. You know what I mean? Like they tried to press us. Can't no team press us. We got too many ball handlers. We don't even play that pressing stuff. So, but we ended up winning 79 to 49 or something like that. So the book is different from what the iPad says. So I tell the girls, watch film tonight, check their stats, make sure that everything is right on our Wiz Sports statewide thing, tracker stats for high school athletics, and then we'll be fine. But we got another game on Tuesday, so tomorrow going to be very crazy at practice. We got shooting, we got more defense, more offensive wrinkles to throw in from them coming to watch our game. I'm sure they were the team that we play on Tuesday, Tulsa West. We're out there scouting, so then we're going to change some shit up, and they're not going to be ready for what we're going to give them. You know what I mean? If they listening, y'all still ain't going to be ready. But we'll see they got some shooters. They got a 6'3" big, so we're going to get challenged because we don't have no player over 5'8", 5'9". So we're going to get challenged. We're going to get challenged tomorrow to see if they're going to dump it down to the post. So we got to do some hedging. We got to have our help there. We can't pack it in a 2-3 against that post player unless she's killing us because we got to worry about their shooters up top. But their shooters got to be able to bring that ball up. That's the thing. We got to force teams to play faster than what they play and turn that ball over, you know what I mean, at the baseline. We don't have to get steals in the backcourt unless we're trapping. So that's it on that, y'all. NFL Week 12. Let's talk about it. I don't like, I'm a Cowboys fan, right? I've always been a Cowboys fan since T.O. When a great receiver gets there, and I think it's the Michael Irvin effect to a certain degree, the playmaker, because when they have a great receiver, they're always exciting because it's the Cowboys. They still here after what they did to the Vikings last week Sunday, and then what they did to the Giants on Friendsgiving, Thanksgiving, Family Giving. It was all right? So we all good. They're legit though. They're legit. They're a legit team. And if OBJ go there, that might be what he did for the Rams to open that shit up. Like seriously, if he can give them anything. Start out as a 3, then move into the 2. That's how it should go with him. this 1950-something year of Jerry Jones in Arkansas where they were outside the school without the black kids not going in. He like 13, 14, overlooking the proceedings and shit. I don't think he had a sign that say niggers not welcome here. Had a bat, had a chain, had anything, had a noose walking around. I don't think he did. I think if you at school and you see what the fuck is going on and you look over the thing like, damn, cuz. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we want to persecute people for shit they did in the past like a motherfucker, right? And I know how they said it, but Jerry Jones was with those group of people. So anybody in that picture, you look at him, he's looking like what the fuck. But if we looking at facial expressions, he just looking like what the fuck. He wasn't in the front talking crazy, like, yeah, none of that shit, no smirk on his face. He's really looking, but we got to understand where we at in Arkansas, what it was. He white, if he going to school, he might have got there at the same time, but Jerry Jones is, I mean, he done did a lot for black people. So I'm not finna cape for any white man for whatever. That's his picture from the 50, whatever. I mean, it is what it is, man. But y'all got to let some of that shit go. But what did Dan Snyder say? I got shit on all y'all motherfuckers. So I don't know if it's Dan Snyder. It is what it is, though, man. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't shooting Jerry no bell like that, but come on, y'all. All right. Aaron Rodgers has a broken thumb. Sit his ass right now. If they lose today to the Eagles, sit them the rest of the season. There's no reason. Let Jordan Love get out here and prosper, man, because ARod, y'all going to have to trade him in the offseason. I hate to say it. He doesn't get the Brett Favre effect right now. Trade him to the offseason. Trade him in the offseason. Y'all should have traded him this year, especially when y'all knew Tay wasn't coming back. Just trade him. Just trade him. So that's it. That's what I got to say. All right. Confidence in the Clutch. NFL. Top 6. Week 12 power rankings. Number 6. I got a tie like the basketball. Ravens are 7-3. First in the AFC North, 14th in total offense, 15th in total defense, third in turnover differential. The Dolphins are 7-3. First in the AFC East, third in total offense, 21st in total defense, 24th in total offense. How the fuck is the Dolphins under the Bills? Because the Bills are legit. Right? The Bills are 8-3, third in the AFC East, second in total offense, 12th in total defense, 9th in total turnover differential. Wait a minute, how you got the Dolphins at 6, the Bills at 5, where the Jets at? The Jets ain't there. Number 4, the Vikings, 9-2. First in NFC North, 18th in total offense, 31st in total defense, third in turnover differential. Number 3, the Cowboys, 8-3. Second in NFC East, 11th in total offense, 7th in total defense, 4th in total turnover differential. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's what we did. Number 2, the Chiefs, 8-2. First in the AFC West, first in total offense, 18th in total defense, 26th in turnover differential. Number 1, the Eagles, 9-1. First in the NFC East, 5th in total offense, 2nd in total defense, 1st in turnover differential. At number 6, we got a tie. Ravens, Dolphins, 5 Bills, 4 Vikings, 3 Cowboys, 2 Chiefs, 1 Eagles, y'all. Get at me. Let me know. I think that's good. I might move the Bills to 6 with the Ravens and move the Dolphins up to number 5, though. But I still believe in the Bills. All right. So, the Nas. We talked about it last week. The Nas is fucking phenomenal, man. That shit is phenomenal. I listened to it last Sunday again. Listen to it, man. The production is amazing. Like I told y'all before, all 3 King diseases and then the Magic sounds amazing. Different production. All Nas. Like you can't get no better than that. You can't get no better than that. We talked about it previously, the Shitty Address, talking about from MC Serch to Pete Rock to still doing the album with DJ Premier. That shit gonna be dope, man. I just can't wait. The 38 Spesh Harry Fraud, bumping. Harry Fraud added a lot of 808, long bass, like boom, boom, cat, boom, 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 cat, boom, 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 cat, boom, boom, cat, boom, 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 cat, boom. You know what I mean? Like that's that old school shit with that, you know what I mean? You play that shit, man, yo, for real. It's legit. And that Philmore Green and Apollo Brown, that's that boom-bap shit too, man. It sounds really nice, y'all. Them 3 albums, man. I'm loving that. I'm loving that shit. Shout out to all of them. Dope work, y'all. Dope work. And we finally, y'all, got a date for the BMF. Anything from Stars with 50 Cent shit. All that shit. We finally got something. BMF Season 2 premiere date is announced for Friday, January 6th. It fucks up my whole schedule because I'm used to doing everything on Sunday, Saturday night at 11, watching the show, Sunday recording, Sunday morning, putting it out before the show airs at prime time on regular TV for the people that still watch it. So now I got to wait up Thursday night, watch that shit. And I got games on Fridays now, y'all. I need to be asleep. So I got to watch it at 11. Then go to bed at midnight, get my ass up, go to work, come home, get ready for my game. When am I going to record? When am I going to record my BMF? Is it Friday after the game? I'm going to be fucking exhausted. When am I going to record my BMF, y'all? I'm going to have to take a microphone to work with me to do it on my lunch. But that means we get no video. When am I going to record my BMF, y'all? I might have to just record on my lunch with the video and go live on it. You can do it from my phone, and I might have to take my mic and my Evo 8 Audient. Yeah, my Evo 8 Audient with me. Have my MacBook, plug in my Electro Voice, and I might have to I take a tabletop mic stand and record on lunch with the video with the tabletop tripod. That's what I'm gonna have to do, right? I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna be in the classroom record, y'all, like for real, because I don't see no other way to get it done. We'll talk about that, man. All right, y'all. It's been love. Got to get back, man. We got a lot of stuff going on in the house. New water heater, tub ring, not tub rings, but toilet seals and all that. Got to get done, man. It's been a little bit too long, but ain't no water on. Can't use the bathroom, y'all. So I said I had to drop this for y'all. So let me know how y'all feel, man. I really hope y'all enjoyed y'all family. I know I did, man. I got the food together. I told y'all I was going to do the fajitas. No, I went and got 3 rotisserie chickens from Sam's, made some bomb-ass macaroni and cheese, made some greens with smoked turkey wings, made some cornbread. Moms came through, pops came through, children came through, man. It was love, man. Everybody enjoyed the food, man. Got with my OG, man. I actually smoked a Cuban, and that's what made me start feeling a little bit better. Cuban and some Uncle Nears. That was my first win last night. OG bought a bottle of Macallan for me, 12-year. Oh, my God, that Macallan, it is what it is, man. That Macallan is a legit purchase. For the $63, that's well worth it, y'all. Let me know, man. Hit me in the comments, man. Let me know what's cracking. Get your confidence together, your clutch together. Listen to and follow the network on various platforms, confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com, wherever you listen to your podcast. Search Confidence in the Clutch. Follow, share, rate, and review is important. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K&K. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. You know what I'm saying? Weekly, sometimes twice weekly. Donald Nelson, Dizzle, Deezy, Diesels, Don P, Don D, Deezy D, host Confidence in the Clutch podcast with Donald Nelson. Confidence in the Clutch podcast about sports, entertainment, music, culture, and society. Have a safe, healthy night. You're listening during the daytime. Credit, great day on purpose, y'all. We out. Peace.
3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3 in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.